NSUN AGM 2020. The National Survivor User Network's annual members event and AGM is being held online on the 24th and 25th of November 2020. For our AGM this year, we're spotlighting some of our membership organisations that make the network what it is. Make Space Collective.
Make Space team originally met in March 2020 for Self-Harm Awareness Day. I'd met Veronica already through my work with Time to Change, and we've been working on events and campaigns for World Mental Health Day and various other things. But we knew we wanted to do something more specific about self-harm. It's something that we were both really interested and passionate about, and had found that there was kind of a vacuum in spaces for talking about self-harm. It's not something that's necessarily spoken about often or particularly well. And Veronica knew Courtney through the university and suggested that she would have a really great insight to speak into this kind of stuff. And we also really valued having that perspective from support services and therapists. So we reached out to self-injury support in Bristol, and they put us in touch with Catherine. And we realised that this was something that we'd all been interested in for quite a while. We all knew that there was something that we wanted to do in this area, but weren't necessarily sure what or how. And meeting each other meant that we get to figure this out together. So for this event, we brought together teachers, social prescribers, people involved in mental health, people from the university, people from the council, to have this conversation about how we can better respond to people who experience self-harm.
Our aims and values.
Thinking about how people with experience of mental distress can work together is at the heart of what Make Space does, and we see our work as really aligned with the aims and values of NSUN. On a practical level, having been awarded money from the NSUN COVID-19 fund allowed us to run 2 events which explicitly responded to the pandemic and attempted to recognise and explore the ways in which the pandemic, lockdown and all the other impacts of the virus might have affected how and whether people who self-harm experience and receive care.
We're not focusing on trying to stop people from self-harming. Instead, what we really want is people to feel like they have space to make sense of their experiences however they would like, that they can cope however it feels important to them, and that we acknowledge and respect that people need to deal with their emotions and their experiences in ways that may feel confusing to us or different from how we would cope, and that's fine too. So our workshops tend to be an hour and a half long. They have a mixture of each of the facilitators presenting on a particular topic, and then we go into a breakout session or breakout group to kind of discuss some things that came up from us, further some ideas.
Being part of a community.
What we're doing is often quite precise and targeted, and so it feels really wonderful to be able to join that up to all the other excellent work that people are doing, all the changes they're making and support they're providing. It's a community that's really important to us and one that we want to be connected to.
To find out more about Make Space Collective, you can follow them on Twitter at makespace_co or email them at makespace.co@gmail.com. You can find out more about the National Survivor User Network at www.nsun.org.uk. You can visit the dedicated AGM microsite at www.nsunagm2020.com to view the full schedule of our members' event, register if you haven't already, and have a look at our members' creative exhibition of artwork and poetry. We are a membership organisation for survivors of mental ill health, distress and trauma, as well as user-led groups, and our event aims to bring everyone together with talks, panels and discussion sessions on top of our usual formal AGM business, where members can have a say on how NSUN is run. Feel free to use the tag NSUN AGM 2020 to join the conversation on social media.